Hey guys, welcome back to another video here at the Alpha Pack Shop. This is video 3 of the Rincon 680, the 2013. And in the last video, we had a little bit of a fuel pump issue and it hasn't happened again. So I don't know what the heck was up, but wiggled some fuses up in here. And I am got to get some new 10s and stuff, because there's 7.5s where 10s need to be, a 15 where a 10 should be. So I got to change those up and put the right fuses in there, just to, you know, not have any issues down the road. But I took it around the block and broke the cam in, as y'all saw, and I did that once more that you haven't seen. And then now I've pulled it in the shop and got everything loosened up for the oil change that it needs. The oil is pretty nasty. I don't know if you can see that or not. Probably not. But if I wipe it on a paper towel or something, you'll see what I'm... Right here, look at this. Let's see. It's a little dark. There's some material in there from the cam break-in, but we're going to drain that now into a clear bucket, and then I'll be able to see what the oil looks like. And yeah, we're gonna go from there. So I'm gonna drain some oil. All right, so I got the oil draining out. I think I'm gonna leave it jacked up for a little bit, let it just sit here for a little while and do its thing. I'll come back in probably a couple hours and put the plug in, change that filter, and then we'll check that old oil out and filter and see what they look like after the cam break-in. All right guys, so I just finished draining all the oil into a clear tub, and I went ahead and removed the oil filter, and I'm going to show you what I removed, and y'all tell me what might be missing here. So this has the, you know, would have had the O-ring here and there, but literally this is what came out of it, and the filter right here. Okay, what am I missing there, huh? Well, after looking at a diagram and looking at a video, there's supposed to be a spring over this that goes between here and the filter. And it was not in here from the beginning. So when I put it back together to go break this cam out, and I didn't put, there's no spring, no spring. And I'm just noticing it. Thank goodness I only went around the block like once or twice. So yeah. Maybe that's why that cam got ate up in the first place, the original cam, and the motor ended up blowing stuff out of the side of it at some point. Thank goodness it didn't like ruin the new piston rings and everything else in the bottom end of this thing. Because, yeah, if you see that oil, look how dark that is. Now, I know it's supposed to be dark after a break-in of a part in there, but that dark? I don't know about that, guys. Well, thank God I freaking saw that. And check out what I made. I made me a spring, and it fits just perfect where I need it to go. That is not the OEM spring, I promise you. I had to take that off of a old Honda brake drum off the rear of the little arm that's back there, and I cut a little piece off of it, and that's what I'm going to use. So we're going to use that spring and put on this here new filter with all this here new oil and, you know, all this other stuff. And then once I fill it up, we're going to take it for a ride then, and we'll see how the oil looks after a ride around the block then, and we'll know that it's filtering properly. So I'll come back when it's time to take it around the block after I've put the filter and everything and all the oil in it, and we'll go do that. So guys, as you can see, I have some parts removed. I have been all the way back into where I could get to the valves to readjust them, because after changing the oil and putting that spring in there, I started it and it was a little chattery, and it was a little too chattery for my liking, so I went in, back all the way in, and checked them. They were a little loose, so I'm glad I went back in and checked them. Now it sounds fine. I put that spring in there temporarily, just to start it real quick, let it run for just a second to hear it. And then I ordered the washer and spring for that go in there, and they are on the way. So when they get here, we'll go ahead and install that in the oil filter housing here. and then we can take it out and test it and make sure it's good to go. And yeah, we'll know then what's going on. Hopefully it didn't damage anything. I doubt it did. I didn't run it very long. So, but we will see when we come back. So if y'all would, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and I'm going to see y'all in the next video when we're outside of the shop running this 680 Rincon. Y'all take it easy.